have the boat hoisted up on one end so I could get the scale in. Got it flipped over, added all the bling to it, and got the paint on it. We'll talk about that later. Let me go around and set up so you can see what the scale weight is. I'm saying, you know, from what I've got, from what I can see, is it's 55 pounds, but I'll show you in case you're from Missouri. Okay, I'm going to let the end of it down here. Okay. There we go. So is that still showing there? Yeah. So we're doing it 55 pounds. So I can't complain. And come out with a nice pretty red color. Do a walk around here. Got the hull painted. I mean, it looks pretty good in the camera here. I guess it goes back to my adage of looks good at 10 feet. Okay, now I got my step handles on. So actually, they work as lift handles too, and they're you get them at Chuck Down Duckworks. Well, the thing I like about them is that they act as handles, but they're also steps. So if you fall out, you can grab them and pull in and lift your foot up and step back into the boat. So I got my motor mount on the outside, and everything else is done on the inside. I've got my the seat plates in, and I've got the bow hook installed also. So got the seat in it now, and I thought, oh, I'm out here, I might as well add my little electric paddle motor to it. Let me get a better angle. You can use whatever you want. That probably should be the standard motor. That's probably a little too short because I use this one on my electric motorcraft, but it would probably work if you're just out trolling. So, and that's only 7 pounds, so it's not going to affect the layout of the, you know, you could put something up, your lunch up front, but balance it out. And also the battery's 14 pounds, and it also, I should get it out. I'll have it out when I go to the lake, but it would set right in here, and there's a pin through it that locks it in place. And I'm thinking now, maybe, I don't know whether or not I can do it, but maybe a some sort of mechanism for steering this thing remotely. Shouldn't be hard. I can just put a lever out here. I was looking at a lawnmower throttle mechanism that might fit through here and work. So, in the water. Well, you can see I've got the boat loaded in my little truck, and it fits. Actually, it fits pretty good. It's not all the way up to the bow, or to the front of the bed, because the about up in here, the hull hits the wheel well. And on this one, I've got the factory liner on the inside, so but with a piece of cardboard to keep it from rubbing. If it was, you know, if I was going to keep it, I'd probably cut out a nice piece of foam and to slip in there when it's riding. But it's got tie downs on the side here. Let's take a walk. I was able to use the little tie downs in there with a couple straps on either side, and it's just, you know, it's not going to wiggle anywhere. And like I said, down in here I got some cardboard to keep it from rubbing on there, and the same up here. I was when I was pushing it in, I was thinking, well, gee, I've still got a little bit of room, so I tried to push it some more, but it wouldn't go, and then I realized I was hitting on the wheel well there. So, and I got my front straps tied in, so she's in there. I'll get the battery for the electric paddle. It's charging up right now. I'll go ahead and get that all done, and we'll go out and launch this thing tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be nice. If it's not tomorrow, it may be today, Thursday. It's supposed to be nice then too. So, but I've got all the handles on and the motor mounts, and I haven't got the seat in yet. I had to change the bolts I had down here on this temper seat. I'd had some bolts that were sticking up. I had to replace them with some 14 round tops, so they're below the lip here, so they don't click anymore. So, and then I got the stainless bow hook on. So we'll go out and do this tomorrow. I was kind of the color. I was kind of debating on the red, but it's pretty red. I'm not that happy with my painting technique. It had a few more brush strokes than what I would have liked, but I mean, what the hell, you know, this distance it looks fine. And you're going to go out and use it. It's not furniture. We'll splash it tomorrow. Well, I've got the nuthatch down into water at Lake Wilderness. I was going to be over at the docks, but I decided, and the city decided they wanted to, well, I didn't decide. The city decided they wanted to pressure spray the docks today, so I get down there and I was blocked off. It's too nice a day to pass up. So there she is. She's in the water. Let me go stick it out a little farther in the water. There's a little better look of the water line, how she's set and empty. I don't know if it's going to change that much. I don't have a way to tripod today. Maybe I'll figure something out with me in it. That's with me standing. On the edge. Much shorter oars. Probably 6-footers would work fine. Roll for a bit. Shorter oars, and I think I'm gonna much shorter oars. These are 7 foot 4 inches and way too long. Yeah, if it wasn't for the oars, it'd be real easy rowing this thing. think the oar locks are in the right position, but there's just too much oar. I can't get them out of the water easy enough. I'll insert the pin in the socket. Longer shaft. This mini is a little bit too short, but we'll move along pretty good. As you can see by the shoreline. This is what the electric paddle would look like on the inside, except with a tiller model, the tiller would probably be out to here. And you could probably mount it on the side on this boat. But there's the battery pack that sets on the, I got it strapped around the motor mount now, but there's a loop in here you can see that goes between here with the locking pins. It's a slick little thing, it's really light, it's easy to set up and run. It takes about 2 hours to charge, full charge. Quite happy with it. A little bit of adjustment on the angle. Tack. I got a little bridle string hooked up to the ears to give me control. It's like an RC airplane, well, not an RC airplane, but the old gas-powered airplanes used to fly in circles. Tether line, I guess they'd call that. Well, I guess I'm happy with the boat. If I had shorter oars. Fishing rod. That's a nasty looking black cloud out in the southwest. Hopefully it'll pass through. Should have a sailboat out here the way the wind's picking up. So much for the test of the Nymph. Plans will be up at Chuck's. There'll be a free set of study plans, but they won't have any text with them. It'll just be the drawings without any dimensions, which will give you a pretty good idea of how to build a boat. And so I guess this is the end of all the Nymph photos, videos on YouTube. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next. It'll be a while before I build another boat again. If it'll be a while, I'll say never. Because, I want to build my Granville Bay 16. I've got that design in the works. Plus a bunch of other ones that I want to get done.